Listen, I sit around sometimes thinking about the whole parents thing. I used to think this stuff only happened to me. You look at other people and think, well, they've probably got it all figured out. And then you actually start talking to people and you realize, nope. Turns out a lot of people have it rough. Some people are stuck in constant conflict. Some haven't had a real conversation with their dad in years. Some are still hurt over something their mom said. And for others, it's not even that. You just don't call as much as you should. Life gets in the way. A week goes by, then a month. And at some point, calling just because starts feeling weird. And for some people, that closeness never really existed in the first place. That warmth, that feeling of actually being understood. You grew up and it just never showed up. Whatever your version of this is, I just want to say something. It being hard is okay. It really is. There's this weird thing where we're not supposed to say parent stuff is complicated. Everyone's like, they're your parents. No matter what, love them, call them, forgive them, like it's simple. And man, it's honestly one of the most complicated things a person deals with. I'll say this up front. I'm not trying to be some therapist or life coach here, acting like I've got it all figured out. I don't. I'm just talking to you like a friend would. So here's what I think. Maybe we look at our parents only from our own side too often. We see them not getting us, stepping in where they shouldn't, criticizing, saying things that hurt. And yeah, sometimes they're genuinely wrong. They can say the wrong thing, hurt you, not really hear you. Every family's different, and I don't know your story. Maybe yours goes way deeper than just misunderstanding. So I'm not going to pretend one conversation fixes everything. It doesn't. But still, I think there's this strange thing that happens between parents and their kids. We grow up, we get our own opinions, our own lives, and our parents kind of still see us as kids somewhere in there. Small, helpless, someone they're responsible for. And when we start doing things our own way, they don't always think, he doesn't respect me. Sometimes they're just scared. Scared we'll mess up, that something bad will happen to us. And that's where I think we really miss each other. We're thinking, why do you keep getting into my life? And they're maybe thinking, why won't you listen to me? I'm just worried about you. I really started getting this once I became a father myself. Seriously, once you've got your own kid, you look at a lot of things completely differently. You're not trying to run their life. You're just scared they'll get hurt, that they'll make a mistake. And when they don't listen to you, it messes with you. You can't just switch that worry off. And I sometimes think maybe our parents felt exactly the same way. When we were little, when we argued with them, when we said, you don't understand anything. There's this thought that crosses my mind sometimes. When we were kids, they taught us how to live, raised us, protected us. We didn't understand a lot of it because we were kids. And now we've grown up, and they've gotten older. And in a way, life sort of switched us places. But that's just my take on it, Not some rule that has to be true for you. Everyone's got their own story, their own parents, their own wounds, and it's not my place to say what you should do with yours. I'm not saying this to excuse everything that happened. If something serious went down, pain that made you put distance between you on purpose, to protect yourself, that's your right. And you don't owe anyone forgiveness, just because that's how it's supposed to go. Sometimes, distance is you taking care of yourself, not something broken. And if you're not ready, don't want to, or can't right now, that's completely fine too. You don't owe anyone anything, no matter what people around you might think. But if what's between you is more like things left unsaid, some old hurt that's just been sitting there, or honestly, just a lack of time and words, then maybe it's worth thinking about this. Sometimes it ends up being on us to take the first step. Not because we have to, but because we might actually be a little calmer and more patient now than they were back when they were raising us. Tired, unsure, figuring it out as they went, just like we are now. If there's a chance to talk, maybe it's worth talking. If there's a chance to forgive, maybe it's worth at least trying. Not because you're weak, and not because you're obligated to forget what happened, but because forgiveness is sometimes less about the other person and more about you, so you're not carrying that weight around for years. But that's only if there's some room for it in you right now. If there isn't, that's fine too. Not everyone's ready, and you don't have to be ready right this second. This isn't some test you have to pass. You don't have to figure this out today. You don't even have to know exactly what you're feeling. Love, anger, guilt, all of it at once. You can just let yourself feel whatever you're feeling without rushing to fix it. You don't need some big speech. You don't need to rehearse what to say. You can just call and ask how they're doing. Or stop by, sit with them for a while, talk about nothing in particular. And if there's no one left to call, if the conversation you wish you could have just isn't possible anymore, know that you can still do this. Say it out loud, even if no one's there to hear it. Go somewhere quiet and just sit with it for a while. Sometimes forgiveness, or the conversation you never got to have, happens with a memory instead of a person, and that can be enough too. We can't make someone else change, but we can know that we at least tried. And whatever happens after that, you won't be stuck with that thought later. I should have just called. I don't know your story. I don't know what happened between you. And then, I'm not saying you have to forgive anyone or do something you're not ready for. This is your life, and it's your call to make. Whatever you decide, forgive, call, or just leave things as they are and take care of yourself. That decision gets to be the right one for you. But if that pull's been sitting inside you for a while now, maybe today's the day. Maybe I'm wrong about some of this. Maybe you don't agree with me at all, and that's fine. I just wanted to talk with you a little tonight, like a friend would. All right, I'm gonna go grab something to eat. You can stick around here. I'll leave you some calming music. You can just listen for a while and think it over.